This area typically would have been for residents and families prior to COVID.
The pandemic has meant major changes for people who live at Sol and Clarabelle Simpkin Centre. The care home's common area is now a staff lounge to allow for physical distancing, and more healthcare workers have been hired.
It has made a difference. We were able to add another nurse to our night shift. We were able to add an additional healthcare aide to each of our units for evening shift, so that really has made a difference for our residents.
The new positions were created through $31 million from the Manitoba government to fulfill recommendations in the Stevenson Review on the outbreak at Maples Care Home. The goal of some of that money was to help care homes boost the standard of 3.6 hours of care per resident per day, first to 3.7 and then to 3.8.
It is our intention to meet our goal of 3.8 by the end of this year to 2023.
The challenge for care homes has been recruiting and hiring nurses and healthcare aides to meet increased care levels. Action Marguerite CEO Micheline Saint-Hilaire oversees 3 care homes. She says it's not easy finding staff, but boosting hours of care is something she supports.
Any type of addition of a human being to care for another human being, we will take. And we know that it's not enough.
Manitoba's goal is to implement the proposed national standard of 4.1 hours of direct care within 6 years. The head of a union representing healthcare aides and support workers wishes it would happen faster. Debbie Boissonneau feels the current change doesn't go far enough.
It really doesn't give a lot more to the supports to be able to give, extra attention in their baths and, maybe cutting nails.
The Manitoba Nurses Union has long advocated for a mandatory 4.1 hours of care, but feels the current change is a step in the right direction.
It gives nurses more time at the bedside with each client, so they have more time to do really thorough assessments.
Lori Triquetti says Simpkin Centre is now providing 3.8 hours of daily care for each resident. She says it's meant more nursing and more help with meals and baths.
It has been difficult because all of us are trying to recruit from the same pool of people.
She says online advertising, referrals, and word of mouth help the care home find workers to meet the new standard. Josh Crabb, CBC News, Winnipeg.